Not entirely sure what I did last episode, as I haven't edited that recording session yet. And if all goes well, I will edit the 13th episode tonight, sometime soon. Oh, okay. Kind of assumed because they were the statues here that we would have used a bracelet to move one of them. But apparently I was wrong. I'm not entirely sure what I do want to do this session, but I do know that I kind of want to get Gearham's level 2. Okay. Yeah. One thing I'm not entirely sure if it does work this way or not, but for the KO counts that block skills, is it only like normal attacks that count towards those numbers? Like, is it that? Or does any type of attack count towards that? Because, kind of hoping it's any kind of attack that counts towards that. As that way we don't really need to go, like, out of a way to do it to do it a certain way. Okay. If I knew the numbers, or what the numbers were, I probably could check to see if that does work this time. Since, because of the type of mission we're doing, we don't need to use our regular attacks. Okay, I think I'll go down here. And because this chapter is only going to be 5 episodes long, I am hoping you don't mind me recording part of the next chapter tonight when we haven't even finished this current chapter, and that is a garbage design. Why is that a thing? How dare you, game? That came out of 4 to 5 years ago. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and I even think I might even start, or I might even up there record some of the next chapter as I am recording the next series, as I think like may as well, and because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do after this next series, and because the move could have some, well, like, it could take a bit longer to get back into the swing of things after the move. I'm just thinking, like, why not do it? Like, do that. Not to mention that because I am doing 2-episode recordings for this, any chapter with an odd number is going to be a severely weird sort of thing. So it's just sort of like, like, why not do that sort of thing. Hey. When do you fight that boss in Cuphead? Because I was listening to the Cuphead OST a bit before recording this, and because I had the playlist on random, I had come across the Calamaria song, and needless to say, it's a good song, and needless to say, I kinda wanna know when I will be finding her. Just so I know that, or how soon it will be to when I can hear that awesome music over and over again. Because, I get the feeling that I'm gonna be on that fight for a while if, current fights are anything as standard. So about Cuphead, no, I don't want to return to the map. I'm currently in the second aisle of the game, and I've done like 3, technically 4, because for whatever reason the game doesn't count the mausoleum stages, although I guess that kind of makes sense since they are optional and they're the secret stages, I think. But I finally defeated the shiny Dragonite that is Grim Matchstick, and oh boy, I think that's the hardest boss I've fought thus far. Although the weird thing is that he wasn't really hard. It's just that the first 2 phases had small inconsistencies, and the 3rd phase, I didn't exactly know the pattern of the fight of that phase when I did actually end up finishing. So needless to say, I was still learning the fight when I finished it, and because of these small inconsistencies and the slight fuck-ups on my end, I feel like I don't know the fight as well as I should have. And when I go back and get A or S ranks on all the fights, I feel like I might be spending a lot of time on Grim. As and not only do I not know the 3rd phase well enough, but of those small inconsistencies that make getting through the fight with these a little bit difficult. Okay. That was surprisingly easy. Although that being said, for this it's like, you kinda just need to be careful. Well, like, that's about it, really. But yeah, I'm now attempting the genie fight. How do you pronounce his name? I want to say Dimitri, but that's not, like, it isn't Dimitri. It could be just pronounced Jimmy, because I don't know. Different languages having different pronunciations on the names. Like, I don't know, I haven't heard of a silent D before. But there could be a silent D. Maybe. Rude's definitely had the silent D before, if you know what I mean. Okay. Here's hoping this fight goes, or this next fight goes well. Bracelet? Bracelet! Yay! Yay! We have the thing. Wait, Yeah, I'm fairly sure that the harps are for the enemies and the flute is for the water secrets. I don't know why, but like I kept forgetting. Like I keep forgetting what those two, or, yeah, what the two are used for. I'm not sure why. It's like what? But yeah, I feel like when I start editing in music, um, I kinda get the feeling that if I'm still playing Cuphead, by that point, I may or may not just use a ton of Cuphead music. Because, holy shit, is it good. And in fact, I might even use it in some end slates. So, yeah, that's like one thing I've kind of been annoyed about with the end slates, is that, 20 seconds isn't nearly long enough for a good part of a song, and for the end cards for YouTube, they only go on for 20 seconds, and I feel like having them on for any longer just makes it was like extremely useless. Which is why I edited them down from 25 to 20 seconds. As I didn't know that it had to be 20 seconds. I thought it could be ever so slightly longer. Okay. So I'm really surprised it took me a bit to use the Girahim, because I think it could just be now that I know how to use him and I've seen what he's like late game. I'm just trying to get him to the best part, or to the best part easily, sort of thing. Okay. Oh yeah, right. Shit. We need these Scully boys. Okay, bread and butter. We're doing alright in that so far. I feel like I should have known this. Like I should know this like way more by now. But is the Great Fairy base? Okay, so we need. Wait. Is the other one gonna open up when I do this one? Because now that I look at the map, we don't actually need to go that way. Although, yeah, Doi, I've done a type of one of these missions before, and recently at that, so yeah, it should open up. Although, that being said, I just hope that there isn't anything in there. Although I get the feeling that with 2 hot pieces and the fact that none of them are A rank, kind of just shows that yeah, it's bound to be up in there. Okay. Okay. So I get the feeling that I may have gone over the 160 or 1600 I need. Oh. I swear I'm not colorblind, I just wasn't paying attention. So this could be interesting. Yeah, I've definitely gone over the amount. So that sculpture is not gonna happen anytime soon. Although that being said, we still need to get the first one. Okay. Should be fine. It's just... flies the flag, right? Trying to avoid everything. And kill everything's not gonna be a good... Also, hopefully this chicken doesn't heal. Because if it heals, then that is bad. This should do a chunk of damage to them. Yeah, I think my best efforts now should just be get the heart pieces I need and then just work on finishing the mission and then worrying about what comes after that later. I think that should mean that getting the... or Impa will help us out. Also, Girim Slash is having a fucking nightmare, and I'm not sure what to think about it. Goron, buddy! You're struggling with a fucking Bokoblin. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, we need to go sci-fi, like right now. Okay, fuck fi, we need that Skulltula, and I don't think it's gonna be sticking around for long, since we did kind of keep it waiting. So it's best we just get it now. Okay. Yeah, I was about to talk about that, but I got distracted. But yeah, I thought when the music went quiet there, I thought I failed the mission. But yeah, for the Skulltulas, oh, for the bread and butter Skulltulas, I think I might just speed up the level a bit and then just like go through and like just speed up the mission so you see how I go about doing it or getting the amount I need, doing the requirement. But at the same time, it doesn't take a bit since yes, we are going for 100%, and we should like go through the thing. But like, I don't like if I can show something off without it covering or like without it stealing a spot in an episode. I think I'll do it. Although the thing then is whether or not I want it to be voice edit, or like if I want to voice over, because I really don't like parts in videos that are just nothing. Parts that could be voice acted, like voiceovered, but they just aren't. Okay. I get the feeling that one of them could be in the bottom left, and wait. We took that base over, and I'm fairly sure we took the bottom base over, down. Oh, we took that. Yeah, we did that too. So that leaves 3. So it's a 1 and 3 to not get something. Okay. I get the feeling that there is going to be one in the barrier base, but because these ones are so out of the way, I feel like they could be the thing. Not to mention the whole thing of why would there be a optional treasure in a required part of the mission, sort of thing. Although, again, that being said, it could just be like, the reason why it's just like, hey, for those people just who stumble across it, it's like, okay, cool, I have a thing. I wasn't aiming for the thing, and now it's there. Yeah, going up there would take me closer to the boss, so may as well, right? Although that being said, by me coming down here and then going all the way back up to that base, I could be throwing both the time and the care, yeah, the time and the damage care ranks. So, sort of thing. And I completely forgot if there was a giant boss after this, so I have no idea. I'm not too sure. Okay. I'm slightly annoyed that the barrier base had the treasure when it could have been anywhere else, really. I wonder if they considered putting a treasure in your own base, but because it's your own base, the only way to get the treasure would to let it fall and then take it back up again. Or would that just be too evil? I feel like that would just be too evil. Okay. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Wait a minute. I was a little worried there for a second before I realized that that base originally wasn't ours. So thank you for that, and ooh, thank you, magic. We need that. I think I am. Okay, I'm not too sure if there is a giant boss after this, so I'm just gonna go ham. Okay. That's probably not supposed to happen. So I can't wait until we get Strength 1 on Girahim. Because, oh boy. You know what? You can take this. I guess I'll find out eventually, but is Girahim nerfed in the definitive edition? I don't think there was an A rank for numerous reasons. One, time, and two, the damage. But because there is a sculptor law involved, or that involves both, or that involves damage, and it shouldn't take that long. I have no problems with showing the A rank with the sculptor law sort of thing. So before the ending, cut to that. Just damage then, okay. Could have sworn I had taken much longer than that. Ooh. That has a chance of being good, to say the least. Not to mention they're both 4,000, so we will be seeing that quite a bit. But yeah, I'll do my outro now because I kind of like having the outro music extend into the music thingy sort of thing. But anyway, yeah, this episode we attempted to get Girium's level 2, and by the end of the episode we might have it by the end of it, but until then, that's when I'll see you. So, as easy as it would seem, it turns out I didn't have such a great experience with this mission, as I had to do it like 4 times, getting both the Sculptor and the A rank reward, but just letting you know now, I don't get them in the same run. In fact, I get the A rank reward on the first attempt I did, so I'm just gonna splice in that result screen in that sort of thing. But yeah, getting this wasn't so bad. It's just that I kept missing the Sculptor, the second Sculptor, since it turns out this is the first instance of what I believe is something that only rarely appears. So the fact I get caught off guard is kind of, yeah, but on the first try I went to the wrong Sculptor location, and because for some reason a guide, I guess good guide on the Wii U version of this game is really hard to come by for some reason, I decided to just look for it myself, and on the second attempt, I found it, but it decided to flee as I found it, so I had to go through a third time, but because this was after I had unlocked the A rank reward, which is his level 2 weapon, I just started to go through with the run, unlocking a slightly better version of his tier 2, so that's why it took me like a few attempts. Not to mention, the fact that there's a a chicken just always tailing behind you, and you have to be really aware of where it is kind of annoying, and at best I could only really trigger it at around half of the KOs I needed, so that's why it was so annoying. And even though this isn't the run I did get the A rank reward, I'm just gonna let it play through because it's essentially the same thing, really. And like I said, I am splicing it in after this point, because I don't think I want to see this like the same mission like twice, sort of thing. So yeah, I'm just gonna let the rest play out, and see you next time, I guess.